So itia global window kan khobor ekta pai ase ki Zinibudo district te busti ekta naam Kheshepu village. Jundu ase chua kali around 1:30 p.m. nishina de Yezami village aro Baimho village pra manukhan aigina busti de tuita tinta khor phangai dishi gushi aro takhan do dao luigina aigina bishi bia violently aigina busti phangai dishi go ase. Ami kan huni pai ase ki idu Kheshepu busti do ekta chutu busti ase aro idu busti do 2005 the government were recognized korna thakise aro takhan tadi household around 30 to 40 households ase aro takhan pusti manukhan phui thaka homoy de unaware takhan idu Yezami pusti aro Baimho pusti ba manukhan aigina pusti do phangai dishi go ase aro idu laga related te aji around 10 to 10:30 am de Zinibudi police station de Kheshepu pusti manuk head GP bra idu FIR ekta darj korna ase kushe aro tade ringleader dujon ase kushe of Yezami village aro Baimho village laga leader duita ase kushi to aibi idu sob laka opore kekaho asumi former MLA taibra ekta kholasa kuribule ase kushe to joa kali hatsa laga opore tai ki koi ami kan titial bra hutaudi kurisam.
I really thank the media fraternity for giving me this opportunity. Etu iniga se ekta incident kali happen kurishe. Etu incident tu it happened in Zinibuto district in one of the villages called Kheshepu village, which is situated around 10 to 12 kilometers from Zinibuto. Aro, it is, on the way from Zinibuto to Agnato constituency. The Tizi River crosses in the middle and there is a bridge. It's called the Tizi Bridge. Aro, to Tizi Bridge, in the main Tizi Bridge, it's an island full of, terrace cultivations and all this. Where Kheshepu village is situated. So, this village was established way back in 1991. And the villagers, after due recognition, had been living very peacefully. But just on the eve of recognition, there is an association called the YKK. YKK Koigina. In Sema, I will say that it's Yezami Kakakulu. Yezami fraternity, union at large. To Taikhantu, on the foundation day and inauguration of the village, where the DC was supposed to have inaugurated, Aigena foundation stone khan bhangi digena, there was a little law and order problem. Iniga hoigena, the village was then, of course, recognized. Hoilibi, then after that, the Yezami village and some from Baimho village, they started coming and giving problems all the time. And because of which, the government of the day then kept the village recognition in abeyance. Abeyance ti rakhi. And the Kheshepu village, Kheshepu, who happened to be my father also, my late father. So we had approached the High Court. And the village recognition still remains in abeyance. So abeyance rakhishe status quo. Now 2000, even before that and after that also, the Yezami village, who is led by none other than the retired additional director Kiviku Achumi and the Gambra of Baimho village, Vikato Yepthomi. These two are the main culprits. Tai dujon tu kiman incident hoishe, they led the mob and they had come and destroyed the village quite often. So this is one official letter by the then DC Keheto Sema, who in 2010. So here what happened was the YKK and the villages, these two villages from Baimho and Yezami, led by the retired additional director Kiviku, who was then not retired and the GB of Baimho village, Mr. Vikato Yepthomi. These two are the main culprits. They took the law in their hands. They led the mob of people from both the villages, and they came and burned down 4 houses, Charta Gor Julai Dishe, and 1 granary. And because of which we filed a complaint to the then DC, Shri Kiheto Sema. So he had, you can read it here, he had imposed a fine of 50,000 and further warned that if any untoward incident happens again in Kheshepu village by the 2 villages led by Shri Kivku Achumi and Shri Vikato Yepthomi, stringent action will be taken. This is one. Then in 2024, the Jal Jivan, the PHE department under Jal Jivan mission, they came and constructed water tanks and with all these steps and all this. We are very thankful to the PHE department, of course, which is led by Shri Jacob Jumomi. We are thankful to him for giving us development. But the same group led by Kiviku Achumi and Vikato Yepthomi, they came and totally demolished, which I would rather say government property, and literally demolished that. And next to that, the villages were constructing 1 rest house, church rest house. That also they demolished. And because of which we had given a written complaint to the DC, but so far, with reasons best known to them, nothing has happened so far. So last year, December 18th, fearing some apprehension that these people may create more problems, because we were hearing rumors that before Christmas they may come and give problems, we gave a written complaint to the Deputy Commissioner through the SDO Civil. But so far, no action has been taken. Yesterday at around 1:30, the same group of villagers led by Shri Kiviku Achumi, retired Additional Director Agriculture, and Vikato Yeptho, Gambura of Baimho village. They came to the village and destroyed few houses. And we have video clippings also, which we will share it with the media fraternity. Share Kurdibo. It's all in Sema. Only we can hear the retired additional director telling the Gambura and the few people there, around 20-30 of them, to the retired additional director, telling the crowd to go and smash those houses. And the Gambura, Semas were literally hereditary in Gamburaship, but they are also appointed by the government. So Gambura, who is supposed to uphold the law and see that law and order is maintained, was one of the main persons there in demolishing all these houses. So today at around 10 o'clock in Zinaboto, we have given an FIR against the 2 persons and of course the mob. So we would like to request the esteemed authority to kindly see that necessary action is followed under various sections of law, because we cannot let these things keep on happening. Aji pitch 2010 plus the then DC to fine kurugena stringent action lobo koise, holibi it has repeated 2-3 times after that also. So ami kwatu ami authorities ke request kurubole mon thaka tu authorities can be morom kurugena. Etu bosti ekta recognition kurishe holibi takhan with due process of law. DC 2015-16 thaga time di kurishe due process of law adhere kurugena recognize kurishe holibi complain kuratu kurapra ambience ti rakishe holibi iniga taking the law into their own hands. Gor bhangibo, manu threaten kurubo, saman bhangi dibo, granaries burn kurdibo, Jal Jivan mission tanki buna dishe bhangi dibo iniga kuratu ami khan bi ityatu olop authorities ke bi iman ekta bisas na thaka bi hoi jaise etu karni if we also take the law into our own hands we also can do it dosra manu parle ami khan bi paribo ami khan parle manu khan bi paribo etu karni ami khan ekta with sincerest of request to the authorities including the home minister the commissioner the chief secretary ami khan request kuratu etu the action lobo lage koigena janai dia ase aro media fraternity bi morom kurugena etu ki issue ase these are all facts we have all the papers with us
So sir, itia apuni kwa nishina kevuk achumi aro vikato GP do. Tajun pra jundo apuni kala busti dia igina pangai dia ase kushi demolish kure ase. Tuido tajun 2010 dibi tajuni takishina itu time di dusra
led by the two of them.
Okay. So tajun laka intention to ki ase busti manwa bi jani ase na nai.
Intention is known to them. Will be my father had come to Zinemoto way back in the early 50s and Ami Khan Naga Manula mentality iniga se we are basically from Akuluto constituency. So their very conservative thinking and mindset is why people from other constituency should come to our constituency and set up a village. I think that's the main reason and it's all I would rather say, I may be wrong, but it's all jealousy, that's all.
So joa kali bi aigina sir apuni kan laga busti de khor kun ba bhangai dishi kwa do. Itu takan apuni kan letter likhina thaka de dikhi ase ki FIR de ki takan daw loi gina aise. To busti manu kan bi jukum hoishina howa nai itu kan bi olop jani umun jaise.
Tai Khan, Bosti Mano Khan, we hardly have 30-40 houses there, and all the villages there are quite meek and you know, Baimho village, Yezami village are nearby, surrounding Kheshepu village, and they are more in number, so they cannot speak out. Kotha kurbo na pare, because if they speak out, they'll be beaten. Aro iku personal noile kiba injuries to hoa nai. Will be threatening them with dire consequences. Aro gor bangi dia, gor jula khan. I think that itself is more of a punishment than beating them up.
Now sir jindo apuni kan aji FIR Zeniputo police station de dishi gushe to ite tak khopor aya asena nai ki police pra kunba edu involved itu duijun man accused apuni jindo ko ase alleged accused tajun ki thora laga noile takan police kan brabi takan ki search kura laga ko khopor pai asena nai sir
Etu FIR I'm sure was launched rather submitted around 10:30-11. So as of now, I've got no news yet. And I'm also able to give a press briefing here because in Zinevoto, media can be man nai komti ase. So we are bound to interact with the media here in Dimapur. Only as of now, iku arrest asena nai najene. Only to people like our retired additional director agriculture Sri Kivika Achumi and GB of Baimho village Mr. Vikato Yoptumi, for them the law does not seem to catch up with them. See, so they are list, but we have a mob, so no matter what, we do what we want. Etu taikan laga mindset it was, which they are totally wrong.
So sir apuni kwa nishina itia pusti de jindo joa kali hatsa hoise to joa kali hatsa hoigina police security kan bi kunba do digina asena nai pusti de
I'm not sure because the complaint was filed today only at around 10:30-11, so it's hardly few hours. So proper information to ami pa nai.
Given from your village, and yet the administration, since the DC was appraised of the situation, did they give any information or any reason why no action was taken that time?
See, the last that I can recollect and remember is when the then DC Shri Kehato Sema was the DC Zinamoto, which is almost 10-15 years back. Taitu fine pi kurishe, and most stringent action would take place if further incident happen. It would be digana say, but after that, 2-3 incident happen hoishe, but administration come to iku action to loa nai.
So sir, apuni bi etu junto apuni la busti de 2 bar 3 bar nika hatsa hoise aru apuni koa nishina district administration noile police pra eko action noloi gule. Sir, are you willing to take up this issue to higher up authorities?
100%. We would like to take it up to the apex level also. We are ready for that. But as a law-abiding citizen, আমি আগে কোৱা নিচিনা আমি খান ভাল কাম কৰিলে মানুহ খান বি পাৰে আমি খান বিয়া কাম কৰিলে মানুহ বি পাৰে তো মানুহটো বিয়া কাম কৰি আছে আমি খান বি পাৰিব তো হ'লে বি এজ a law abiding citizen and as to some extent little literate people we don't want to take the law in our hands. That's it only. But ami khan just because we leave it to the administration, to the authorities, these people they seem to have taken that as our weakness. Aro ami khan to iku kurbo na pare etu la babna hoi jaise. So my sincerest of request to the authorities, including the Commissioner Nagaland, we had apprised the Commissioner Nagaland today also. So the Commissioner Nagaland had verbally told one of my cousins that he is in touch with the SP Zineboto and DC Zineboto to see that action is taken and law and order is maintained. Etui ase aro koanishana ami khan be we cannot all the time depend on the authorities to take some remedial measures. Aro kobo eco action nalobo, kobo eco action nalobo, and these mobsters led by so-called YKK group of Kivika Achumi and GB Vikato of Baimho village, they've become bolder and bolder. So maybe this may be the last time that we would approach the authorities, and even if this time also no action is taken, I think we will also have to react.
Have you reacted? Has the village reacted in any physical manner to in response to them?
The villagers, including us, have not reacted at all because we still believe in the rule of law and we feel that the authority, even if late, it's better late than never. So we feel that at least some action would be taken. All the time you complain, nothing happens. You complain, nothing happens. You complain, nothing happens. Then we also may be forced to take the law in our hands. So I think that's it.
Ifan bitre mal Kheshepu we ake hep polya ai pakum tsere khaba we Yezami kono we Kiv knate Kheshepu hepo pepna te we Yezami kono ya tinana ke unkere bire khaba ta we ai pillar of puke shepo le khaba ta we pillar we
والغبا كيحبوا غتصور
So viewers, Joa Kali Jundu Kheshepu village te idu hatsa hoise idu laga opore former MLA Kekao Asumi bra kotha koise aru tai koa do Joa Kali idu Yezami pusti bra he noigna Baimho pusti bra duijon ahado S Kheshepu Achumi former additional director retired agriculture department bra tai lead kurina ishi kuse whereas Baimho pusti bra Vikado GP bra lead kurigina aina Joa Kali bi phangai dishi koi ase aru takhan koi ase ki idu Joa Kali laga hatsai nohe hulibi 2010 dibi taijun bra he lead kurigina idu pusti di aigina charta khor cholai dishe aru granary bi ekta phangai dishi kuse aru idu phangai dia pasote 10 deputy commissioner of Zinipoto T Kheshepu semabra idu direction ekta digina ase aru yadi dia do Yezami pusti ge 50,000 fine khaise aru takhan yadi DC bra likhina ase ki aha samede inika hatsa hoishi gule stringent action lobo gona bi likhi gina ase holibi yadi Kekao Asumi bra koi ase ki not just 2010 holibi 2024 dibi taijun bra lead kurigina jundu itia PHA department de Jal Jeevan mission laga scheme jule ase tadibi pusti de aigina idu department bra tank punaina thaka taijun bra lead kurina ina phangai dishi kushi to government laga property di hat kusigina kile government bra action noloi guna itubi tai hala kures aru itui noigina Joa Kali bi pusti mano peacefully thaka homoy de taijun bra lead kurigina aigina tau khan loigina pusti de hangama kurigina muk pura biya khota koigina itu pusti khan phangai dia do itu thik noy 2010 de 10 deputy commissioner of Ziniputo Kheshepu semabra jundu action luise aru jundu taibra further course of action lobuli laga kuina ase itu laga pestically district administration police khan bra action noloi goi ase aru yade taibra janibuli dishe ke aji 11 am nishina de Ziniputo police station de FIR dodge kurise aru tai koi ase pusti lokot itia contact ase holibi itia police pro action luisna loana ido alleged accused tuida oporde itia do iko jana nai holibi tai koi ase ki taijun laga intention ki ase taijun he jane gose holibi yade Kekao Asumi bra koi ase ki idu pusti do 2005 te recognize korna aise holibi olop chamela khan thaka bra full government recognition do napai gina thakise holibi pusti de environment peaceful thakise phal brai cholai thakise holibi yade S Kheshepu Achumi tai do additional director retired government servant ase agri department laga aru tai do Yezami pusti laga ase aru whereas Vikado GP tai do Baimho pusti laga ase to ekta GP pusti de thaka manu ekta bra inika action loa itu laga opore Kekao Asumi bra bi question kuri ase ki pusti de kambura thaka do government laga appointee thake aru government laga appointee do inika action jundu visual de apni kan dikhise inika command gona pusti phangai dia do itu bi ki laga rule ase gona Kekao Asumi bra question kuri ase whereas idu Kheshepu Achumi tai bi ekta retired high rank officer ekta thakise aru inika thakigina mob loigina idu Kheshepu pusti de aigina do phangai dia do itiadak district administration aru police pra action no law porde yade former MLA Kekao Asumi bra question kuri ase holibi tai bra media khan logot khota gram de jawab dishe ke aha samede inika hobule nidibo takan ko ase takan law abiding citizen ase iku biya hangama koribo mon nai administration ke takan laga pusti de jondo idu forcefully pusti duita bra aigena takan phangai dishe itu as per the law action lobi ko ase aru action take up kura nai gole kun jane Kheshepu pusti laga manubi takan laga nijor course of action lobole compel hobo ko ase so inika situation de sai shigula apni kan words of argument do dikhi ase itia Kekao Asumi bata laga muk khulise holibi inika chuli thakile kun jane aha samede violence kan create hoishigule itu kun responsibilities lobo aru Kekao Asumi ba clearly koise ke district administration police bra action loa na gule tai higher up authorities tak lokot jabo gona koise aru tai kotha koa moide koise ki commissioner Nagaland logode kotha korise verbal assurance dishe ke itu situation to control hui jabo holibi yade Kheshepu villagers kan brabe since 2010 bra takan ki disturb korna pusti cholai dina noile 2024 de Jal Jeevan laga mission dak establish koribol diana আৰু যোৱাকালি এনেকা হাদসা হোৱাৰ ওপৰতে বস্তি মানুহ বেছি বেয়া পাই আছে কৈছে তো আমি কাণ আৰু Yezami busti nole Baimho busti laga jundu manu duita ase taijun laga point of view bi lui sabo bolibi yade kekao asumi bra yade sub papers digina ase yade apuni kan clearly dikhi ase ki administration laga hat 2010 di takish itu pasoti do itu violence nole itu Kheshepu busti de inika chamela do no hobo lagi so intention jundu Yezami busti bra as kevuko achumi aro Baimho busti bra GP vikado taijun bra itu lead kurina mob alaka opore district administration police prabi question kurubuli laga ekta time bungchishi nishna ami gandu dikhi ase ami gan hope kuribo with the intervention of the district administration and police itu situation jundu itia Kheshepu busti de bia ase itu neutralize hobole ami gan hope kuri thakibo aro law bra tai laga kam kurubole ami gan hope kuri thakibo itia karone mane for more updates abunian side evi global window.
Ready to launch your dream career? At Eagle Crest Training Academy and Consultancy, we offer expert training in hospitality, aviation, and cruise line. 100% job placement assistance in India and overseas, expert faculty and hands-on training, endless career opportunities worldwide. Your journey to success starts here.